Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're discussing some facts about the closest planet to the Sun called Mercury. Although Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, it does not have the highest temperatures. It is the solar system's second densest planet, but also its smallest. Mercury's structure makes it the most similar to Earth. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Because Mercury can be seen without a telescope, many ancient civilizations saw it, making it impossible to determine who discovered it first. However, it was first observed using a telescope by Galileo Galilei in the early 17th century. Although Galileo's crude telescope failed to capture Mercury's phases, this was later observed by astronomer Giovanni Zuppi in 1639, who discovered that the planet had similar phases to Venus and the Moon. Mercury was thought in ancient times to be two distinct objects in the sky, the morning star and the evening star. It was also mistakenly thought to be two different things in Venus's case. The majority of Venus's time is spent away from Earth. Mercury is thus paradoxically the closest planet to Earth the majority of the time. Because of its quick movements around the Sun, Mercury was named after the Roman messenger god. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun at 57.91 million kilometers or 35.98 million miles or 0.4 AU. It takes 3.2 minutes for sunlight to travel from the Sun to Mercury. Despite its proximity to the Sun, it is not the hottest planet. That honor goes to Venus. But Mercury is the fastest planet, taking 88 days to complete a trip around the Sun. This also makes 1 year on Mercury the equivalent of 88 Earth days, making it the planet with the shortest year. It travels around the Sun at a speed of around 29 miles per second, or 47 kilometers per second. Despite being the solar system's smallest terrestrial planet, and indeed the smallest of all planets, it is the solar system's second densest planet with a density of 5.43 grams per cubic centimeters. Mercury is roughly 1/3 the size of Earth, and it has a density of 5.51 grams per cubic centimeters. Mercury has a radius of 2.439 kilometers, which is 1,516 miles, and a diameter of 4,879 kilometers, which is 3,032 miles. Mercury's axis has the smallest tilt of any planet in the solar system, at about 130 degrees, while its orbital eccentricity is the greatest of all known planets. Mercury's distance from the Sun is only about 2/3, or 66% of its distance at aphelion, which is 0.44 astronomical units away from the Sun at aphelion. It is 0.30 astronomical units away from the Sun at its closest distance, or perihelion. Mercury spins slowly on its axis, rotating once every 59 Earth days. One full day-night cycle on Mercury equals 176 Earth days, or slightly more than 2 years. As a reminder, 1 year on Mercury is equal to 88 Earth days. Mercury has no known satellites or ring systems. Its surface is very similar to that of Earth's moon, implying that the planet hasn't been geologically active in a long time. Mercury lacks an atmosphere, and instead has a thin exosphere made up of atoms blasted off the surface by the solar wind and meteoroids. The exosphere of Mercury is mostly made up of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium. Mercury's surface temperatures are both hot and cold. During the day, the surface temperatures can reach 800 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 430 degrees Celsius. Because there is no atmosphere to keep that heat in, nighttime temperatures on the planet's surface can reach negative 290 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 180 degrees Celsius. These temperature changes are the most dramatic in the entire solar system. Mercury's magnetic field is tilted with respect to the planet's equator, though the magnetic field at the planet's surface is only 1.1% as strong as Earth's. It interacts with the magnetic field of the solar wind to produce intense magnetic tornadoes that funnel fast hot solar wind plasma down the planet's surface. Mercury rotates in an unusual way in the solar system. It is tidally locked in a 3-2 spin to orbit resonance with the Sun. Mercury and Venus are inferior planets because they orbit the Sun within Earth's orbits. Thank you for watching the video.